Most of our businesses in the downtown area bought in, and they're lining their buildings with lights as well. So I think it's going to be magical.
Christmas Magic on Main. It kicks off November 13th in downtown Hayes. I'm Becky Kiser, Hayes Post Eagle Radio news reporter, and I'm talking about the expanded Christmas holiday celebration with Leanne June, Executive Director of the Bricks, along with volunteers Karen Dreiling of the Furniture Look and Sarah Cearley-Windholz of Simply Charmed. It's all on this episode of the Hayes Post Podcast.
I have two incredible leaders from our Christmas committee, Sarah Cearley-Windholz and Karen Dreiling. Their vision and organization and creativity are turning the Christmas Magic on Main Street initiative into a community movement. These two are proof that passionate volunteers coming together create amazing things. So it's really exciting, and we're so excited to share it with the community what all is happening.
Well, let's talk about some of the activities, but maybe, Karen, since you've been in downtown Hayes with the Furniture Look for so long, let's talk a little bit about the history. This is what, the 25th anniversary of the Frost Fest parade already, which seems impossible, but
it is.
So there's been a long tradition.
People call me the grandma of downtown Hayes because I've been there a long time, and I want to go back because Carol Eddy and myself in 1993 drove around or walked around the downtown area. And I don't know if anybody knows the wreaths that we put on the big flagpoles. We did that in 1993, but we bought really good quality, and look at how sustainable they've been throughout the years. But since then, not a lot's been done to invite the community to enjoy the downtown area for the Christmas season. So that's why we pulled our forces together. This kind of started last year, the conversation, but we can't wait to roll it all out and see what everybody thinks.
Well, Sarah, I was thinking I was going to call you one of the newer business owners in downtown, but Simply Charmed has been around how long now?
Yeah, so the previous owner we established in 2003. So it's been a while. Yeah, we're celebrating 22 years this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, let's talk, Sarah, a little bit about some of Karen kind of touched on the decorations. We'll come back to those because I know there's going to be a lot of expansion to that. But there's going to be a lot of activities that have never been provided before for everybody, every age.
Yeah, so our goal with the campaign was to keep everything free to the community. And so a few of our favorite events that are happening besides the Jubilee, which Leanne will touch on, but we're hosting Santa photos at the Pavilion while we're also having the Clydesdale rides, and those are sponsored by the Meckenstock Group. We're just so excited to have these events for the community. We'll also have a Christmas movie at the Fox Theater sponsored by Golden Belt Bank, and we're going to have hot chocolate by Worth Heating and Air. So we're so excited to have all these wonderful community businesses also help bring this to life.
Sounds like so much fun. Let's talk, Karen, a little bit about the decorations. I know the last time that I talked to Leanne, she talked about the pavilion itself is really going to be a part of this great look.
We always bring in Santa and Mrs. Claus to the downtown area, and I scoop over a couple of chairs and throw it over with the red blanket. This year, they are sitting in Santa's sleigh.
Oh.
So when they greet the people, the kids, the kiddos, which, by the way, we have cookies made for them, they will be in the sleigh, so I think the presentation's a lot better. We've got 3 gigantic commercial quality trees that are going up, and there are a couple of schools in the community that are going to help us decorate the trees. The elementary schools are making decorations for the tree, which I think brings them into the whole project. We've got chili supper. We've got Fawn's is catering, sponsored by Women Who Lead. So we'll have soup supper for everybody down there. It's just going to be amazing. We came up with an archway, which I think everybody will see from Main Street, that leads us down into the pavilion area. There's just so much happening, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Lights on everything. The pavilion gets outlined in lights. The bathrooms get outlined in lights, and most of our businesses in the downtown area bought in, and they're lining their buildings with lights as well. So I think it's going to be magical.
That's my favorite part, is the lights. I don't know why, but they're so attractive. It really puts you in the spirit to see those. Karen, you mentioned you were in front of the city commission a while back talking about some of the events that were going to happen, and you talked about the quality of things that will be put up. There are the wreaths that will be, I believe, on the pavilion are are going to be a lot bigger than what we're
got
used to.
Bows and garland and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's all coming from Decor Group, which is a Christmas group. Sarah had made contact with them all the way back in, I think, maybe March or April, and we've been planning and raising money. And I want to comment that the people of our community have stepped up tremendously. We started hitting the bricks literally back in probably April or May. And from every corner of our community, we walked into businesses and they were excited to be a part of it. A lot of the downtown businesses have stepped up and given us support monetarily as well as cheerleading us. So this is a community effort. While we may have put it all together, this community came forward and said, yes, we want Christmas.
Widespread celebration. Leanne, Sarah mentioned the Jubilee. What is that? Tell us about it.
So it was formerly known as the tree lighting. So we have just added to it. And I say we, it's this committee has spent countless hours. Karen's talking about every side of the community. 41, I think I counted up 41 donors. That's individuals through organizations. That's a good chunk of businesses. So I really appreciate the countless hours this committee has put into this effort. But yeah, we've got so much happening. If I can run through the events real quick.
Sure, do that.
So we've got open houses. That's kicking us off in November 13th. It's through the weekend, and that's when you can buy your coupon books and get in on the downtown dollars and go experience downtown. All the businesses are having, refreshments and just really bringing their store to life for the holidays. You can go to our website, of course, to check out more, downtownhays.com. And then Pink Friday. Not a lot of people know about this, but Pink Friday is before Black Friday. It's November 21st, and it's getting folks to shop small before Black Friday. And then, of course, Black Friday, get those deals. And then we go right into Small Business Saturday. And then that leads us to that evening when we have November 29th. It's Saturday down at the Pavilion, 10th and Main. You'll see everything from, like they were saying, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be handing out cookies and, taking your requests for Christmas, of course. And hot cocoa, youth activities, craft vendors, train rides, the soup supper for the first 500. I mean, that's one of those, I just keep going back to it. I feel so, and when we were discussing this, that it is free to the public, thanks to Women Who Lead and Fawn's Smokehouse and Catering. And then, we're going on to all sorts of things happening in December. So like Sarah said, the Clydesdale rides and hot cocoa. And then, of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be down at the Pavilion. And that is thanks to Meckenstock Group and Worth Heating and Plumbing for sponsoring those events. And that's happening December 5th and 14th. So there's 12th, excuse me, because those are on Friday nights from 5 to 7. Lots of fun stuff happening. And then, of course, we've got the Frost Fest. I need to pause because I need you to all join.
Entries are open now,
yes,
right?
Entries this is our 25th year. So I definitely want to see, a fantastic showing for this 25th year of Frost Fest. And that's
is there a special theme because of the 25th anniversary?
It is timeless tradition. So you're thinking back to your childhood memories and really bringing all of that to literally to light down Main Street. But yes, entries are open now. It's free to join us, and then you could win prize money. Thanks to our sponsors. We really appreciate them bringing that piece of it. But that's on December 7th. So you have time right now to start thinking about what timeless traditions means to you and bring that to the parade. And then, of course, we've got our Customer Appreciation Weekend on December 11th through 13th, and that's double tickets for the Downtown Dollar giveaway. And then, like she said, the Christmas Classic at the Fox, and that's going to, we can't give away what the movie is, but if you go to our website and read the blurb, you'll figure it out. But that's on December 14th at 3:00. And again, free entry, thanks to Golden Belt Bank for sponsoring and the Fox Theater for hosting us.
Wonderful. Sarah, Leanne touched a little bit on the downtown dollars. For people who are maybe new to the community or haven't participated before, can you give us a little bit of an idea of what that is and how it works?
Yeah, so when you shop local at the participating downtown businesses, each business has a different dollar amount, but you will receive tickets with your purchase, and you do not have to be present to win at the giveaway. It will start November 13th is when we kick it off with the coupon book sales, as well as the tickets, and it's double ticket weekend that weekend as well. But we will have the drawing December 20th at 5 p.m. So we're very excited to have that. It's just all about shopping local, and the business owners, we really just want to bring the magic to downtown. That's what our theme this year, the Christmas Magic on Main, or for this initiative, Christmas Magic on Main. It really just encompasses the magic of Christmas, and that truly is what it is. And of course, shopping local, the holidays.
And Karen, you touched on this a little bit already, that this really is a community-wide celebration. You have had support from businesses and people throughout the entire town.
Yes. If there's time, I'd like June to maybe recognize some of the people that have stepped up monetarily to support this. I think she's got a list. I'd
Sure,
like
let's
those
talk about
read.
those, Leanne.
Absolutely, because this, I mean, it really is huge,
Yes.
the numbers that came through. But our treetop sponsor, our big sponsor, was Worth Wealth Management, and our Secret Santa sponsor was Tim and Michelle Flack's family and Kay Ursick. Our sleigh sponsors are Joe Bob Outfitters and Riedel Garden Center. Our garland givers are the Auto World, Downing Nelson Oil, Glassman Corp, Hayes CVB, always stepping up for us, Hayes Public Library, Hayes Teas, Hayes Med, Insurance Planning, Mills Engineering, PwC, Signature Builders, and our Bow benefactors are A1 Scaffolding, Astra Bank, Beaker Insurance, Clinkscales Elder Law Practice, Commerce Bank, Ellis County Abstract, The Furniture Look, Loftus DDS, Messenger Catholic Books and Gifts, Steel Fabrication, Andrew and Melissa Wassinger and Barb Wassinger.
See, there's a lot of people.
There's a lot
Yes.
of people.
Quite a
And
list.
Yes.
that's what is so cool to me is to see. I mean, we had from $50 coming in through $700 or $7,500. That's a range, and it's a lot of people. So it's been wonderful to see, and we couldn't do it without them. So
Well, no
please.
wonder, ladies, that you've had
Everybody.
to start planning this and going out and talking to everybody in the spring is when you started. So it's been quite an accomplishment. Are you ready? Are things in place? Oh, I take that as a no.
No, we're 100% ready. We're ready.
We're ready.
We have installation scheduled for November 18th, so we'll get everything installed. But we want everyone to really take it in at the Jubilee on Saturday, November 29th, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. So.
And of course, Leanne, people want details, a reminder of everything, or to double check a date. But the website is the best place to go.
Yeah, absolutely. DowntownHays.com, or you can follow us on social media. We always love that. And, we have a pinned post at the top, and you can check out all the events.